Hi guys, let me show you the different ways, and one of them should be more useful way to use the output tool in Alteryx. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is just to run this workflow, and I show you the two ways. So in the first, this one, it will save the file save the data in here to this file, cleanse table and monthly measures by market. Okay, and then the second one, it's the same thing actually, but it has a word corrected in the path, so they are the same thing. However, the difference is this one work in your computer, or in this case it works in my computer, but then if I copy this workflow to the other computer, it doesn't work because in your computer, for example, you don't have the U drive, uh, but then this one works very well because uh, I have a dynamic formula here already, to say that uh, you you can save this file in the working directory of your computer, of this workflow, and then the files will be here. Assuming that you have this computer called this folder called the cleanse table in the working directory, and then you can just create it manually as well. But it doesn't matter. It's the thing is, you just want to group all the Excel table in one folder, then you can do this. But if you don't want to, and then you just delete this whole thing, which is fine. So the whole point here is this is the direct saving mode in which you can just set up the connection directly to the folder in your computer. And then this one is the indirect or the portable version of it, which you have the save as column, and then uh, you can you can use the different option in the save in the output tool in order to make it portable. Okay, so let me show you how to do it by copying the whole thing from here to here, and then I will try to convert this one to the portable version of the output. Okay, so the first thing here I need to do is to drag this formula from the preparation from here to here, and then I change this one to save as. Okay, and then the second thing is just to determine the folder to save. Okay, so I just copy everything from here to the new place, and then normally this is also what you want to do, because you don't want to like miss type the character wrongly or something, like you don't want to break the formula. So normally you will copy it for the first time. Of course you have to type, but for the second time you can you can copy over, right? And then I just name this one into test one. Okay, I make it very short, test one only. Test one, okay, let me zoom it out a little bit. Test one, which is the name of the Excel file. This one is a table name, so later it will change to the table. You can keep it like sheet one as well, but if you can change it into any, let me change it into page one. Like this, and then later you can see the difference between the two. I will run the whole thing, and then we will compare. Okay, so what does it mean, the whole thing? What does it mean? It means that I want Alteryx to save the data file here into the current working directory, in any computer, as long as the current working directory will be the same as the directory of this file. of this workflow. So if whenever you copy this workflow to a new folder, it will update this formula for you. Okay, so that's the key thing to make it portable. The next thing is like so I don't save the Excel file to any random folder, but in the working directory I have a specific location here to group all the output file in the same place, which is called the cleanse table. So if you remove this one, it will save the file in the current working folder. And then if you produce a lot of Excel file, test 1, test 2 until test 100, it will make it very difficult for you to find your workflow. And then normally what I do is I just put inside the output file inside one single folder. So I call it cleanse table. So I know that inside this folder, I will have the cleanse data. I have a beautiful tables I can work with already. I can put it into Power BI and Spotify and Excel to analyze the data already. Okay, so that's the purpose of grouping. And I will save it into the Excel name and then table name and file name. This one you know already. Okay, so this is done. Now after this, if I run the workflow, it will give me another column at the end of the table like this. Okay, so this is the last column. So before this, you won't see any last column save as here. This is the last column. So after then, you can actually have the column. And then the next thing I need to do is to change the parameters of this output tool to make it save into different places. So the first thing is I check I check this option to change the file entire path, meaning that the path in the save as tool here. Okay, let me change this one to save as first to make sure that this is correct. So this means that the entire part of the tool in the save as column here will be used to to save the file. And then later you can see this is very beautiful, because if you want to save a different market in the different files, then you just need to change the save as to as well. So for example, Indonesia in one place, and then Malaysia in one place, then it will be nicely done. Okay, I will show you I will show you later, but we work with this one first. Okay, so the next thing is to uncheck this one, because I don't want to keep the save as column in the data anymore. I have to make this column because I have to tell alteryx the way I want to save it, but I don't want to keep it in data, because when I send the data to client, then it will be a little bit confusing, right? So that's it. Check this one, change the entire path. Choose this one to save at. You can type as well if you is if there are many column to choose from, and then you type, it will be faster. Uncheck this one and done. Okay, so let me run it first and then see what happened in here. The last thing I need to check is uh, uh, it works also it works already technically, but then the last thing I still want you to be aware, which is to invalidate this name. So you just type anything like A B C D here, and it will be it still work, uh, because it doesn't matter. The tool will take the name from the save as column. It doesn't take the names from here anymore. So whatever you type in here, it doesn't matter. And then I just type A B C D here, just because this is an invalid file name in the Windows system, meaning that if you give this file name to any tool like if you want to even in Excel, PowerPoint, if you save it at ABCD with the great great and then uh, a symbol like this, and then it won't work. Okay, so smaller and greater, yeah, at the same side. That's it. Actually, you only type one of them, it doesn't work also. This trick is just to invalidate the name to make sure that this one work. Make sure because if you uncheck this one, for example, and you run it, it won't work because you can see here, right? Unable to open the archive for zipping, this one, and you see the ABCD here. So this means because this happened because actually this name is not valid. But when you check this one, and then okay, this is very bad practice for Outrix, but I just type it here instead of because whenever you uncheck this one, it will reset the whole thing. So you have to like you have to reset manually yourself one by one, and then there are four of them here. Okay, so after this, if you run again, and then you can see it works. Okay, so let me show you the difference between those three. I show you the whole thing in here. So the first guy, this guy, will save it by market and then sheet number one. This one will the same thing, but it have the corrected in it. It's just because of this one. I type it manually in here, and then this one I also the same trick, but this one is just I type the short name in here, test number one and page number one, and then that is done. Okay, so hopefully after this, then you you will not use the function in here to save. You never use this one. Instead, if you use the save as column, and then you will save the portable version of the workflow.